All right, all right. Okay, so this is a support Leona game. It is a five stack. Uh, let's see. Oh no, did I really just get? Hold on. Did I really just? Okay, hold on, peeps. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I we have to redo it. Give me a second. I got a bug splat. Haven't seen that in a long time. All right. Okay, so sorry for the bug splat, but so this is what we're gonna do. This is a support Leona game. Fucking, can y'all just go to? Okay, so this is a five stack. Um, I didn't mean to get into a five stack because you know how I feel about them, but YOLO. Uh, oh, okay, so this game I didn't do so well. I haven't played Leona in a long, long time, but I figure that we can still, even if I don't do well, I still want to show you guys so we can look at mistakes and what we could do to fix them. And that's what a lot of people don't do when it comes to League, is that even if you just want to get better at a casual level, looking at the mistakes you do and reanalyzing situations to have better thinking processes is the key for the next time you have that situation. Alright, so we have a Zoe mid, a Lowy top, a Echo jungle, a Callista ADC, and of course a Leona support. Kind of awkward team comp, but I kind of like it. I like that it has a lot of potential for burst damage. The enemy team is just has a lot of CC and they're really heavy. And by heavy I mean they're just thick like a I don't know, thicker than a pancake, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. They're tanky. They got a Thresh, a Gragas, a Darius, and they're there to make the things happen. All right, so we got this Jin. Now we all know how Jin is. Jin struggles against tanks, but does better as a late game carry. So, uh, you want to spend the time to get big because you know that his attack speed never changes. But you don't want to spend so much time that he does like 1,000 crit, 1,700 fucking damage to your 80 carry in one hit. Like, let's see. While we're farming,
Smile. Everyone is watching.
let's see. Let's see. Oops. Oh yeah, our jungler died to red. Forgive him. He's still Bay. Leave him alone. Ooh, snap as I change the camera. Whoops. Nah, for real though. Go back to the... Hold on. It's being mean. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. This is what happens when you record without a mouse.
Through my work, you shall transcend.
Oh my god, go to the...
This
Oh my
passion compels me.
god. Yeah. Fuck. God damn, I'm sorry that took forever. I should have had my mouse. Um, yeah, our
You will learn
allowing
from
its dive
teachers.
top, eh, and unfortunately doesn't have the didn't get damage on the Gragas. Unfortunately, it happens.
Action.
So about this is not necessarily allowing them to push, but not taking damage for free. Jin only really gets the time to poke you with his Q and his fourth shot, realistically. So, in between those is when you want to try and do something. But, I stepped in front of the hook right there,
There is art.
jumped on, but it's not good at all. Oh, lordy lord. Yeah, it didn't go well for us whatsoever. So while we're dead, the camera's gonna go ahead and use directed and show people off and see how they're doing. So basically what happened is that I used my flash kind of half-hearted, kind of half-assed to be honest, and as we were getting low, I started to back out of the fight while she continued to go for Jin, which is kind of like either we both back out or we just commit, right? Because if you kind of half-ass it, you're just gonna lose. What I should have done as I was getting low was just spent my time to just try and lock down the Jin even more. Then that way he would probably would have had to try and kill me, and giving the Callista time to probably finish him off. That was just my mistake. I was thinking, okay, I need to get out of here. And in most cases, if you can get out, right? You know, there's no point in dying if you don't need to. But and when it comes to supporting, I can't use this excuse here. Excuse me, because this person's on Discord with me. They're talking to me, so we shouldn't have communication issues. But in most cases, you guys are who are playing solo queue and have or you're supporting a random. You're not gonna have that luxury, so you're gonna have to go off their choices. Think about what's best for the situation you're in.
One. Breathe in the atmosphere.
I was telling our jungler that hey, not only is it warded, you need to like not. You're too low to do anything. Sorry, I'm so tired, guys. It's Thanksgiving. I was cooking all night, all morning. I'm just really tired. So if I yawn 1,000 times, just kill me later. You know what? I'm like trying to relive this game, and I'm trying to see that there's a lot of mistakes. Like I should have took that hook for her. And I'm trying to body block. That way, when they go to click on her, they might end up clicking on me instead. Because League isn't like Dota's where you can literally block someone. It's not like that, but you can have unit collision. Um, I want to put my hitbox over hers. Sorry. I want to put my hitbox over hers at any time that they want to do point and click. It's not that great of a technique, but it's better than nothing. I'm telling you, Riot came out with these emotes, and it's like You know you're just asking people to BM though, right? But I think they're fucking cute. I love them though. I really do. I guess Riot rather people use, yeah, she gets hooked again. And I went to dodge and I was like, holy hell, I just need to step in front of it. I rather me get hooked than her any point in time of the day. When we watched that Rakan game, I was really good at doing that with the blitz hook, which is faster than the thresh hook. So you think I should be able to jump in front of it? See, I blocked it there. And look, they're not gonna jump on Leona. I mean, they might, but there's. It's better that I'm hooked than her. We're kind of low. We can't really walk up without them probably full committing. So we're just you know.
Through my work,
See, she dodged it there, so I'm just like, okay, awesome, because I really don't want to.
No respite.
one.
Okay, let's see. Echo's coming around, so is the Zoe. I have my ultimate. To be honest, even though that was fine in my opinion, we still kill him. But seeing how logged down the Thresh was, I should even threw my E at him. I should have just saved it for the Jhin. Then I probably wouldn't have to use both summoners to get the kill. But hey, a kill's a kill, fam. I'll trade summoners for a kill any day. Especially if it allows us to get dragon. I'm hella low, and it's really dumb for me to try and get dragon. So I kind of just stay back. But that's the whole point, dog. See how we waited in lane, we got beat up, we got our lane pushed in, but we were the ones that got dragon though. So that's what I mean. I'm not saying that killing someone isn't like worth it, but I'm saying like if you can get something out of the kill, that's the point. You only in this game, the only reason to kill someone is because they're in the way of an objective. Period. Um, so it was really nice to have the mid and jungle come down. We collapse on them. Fluid, and the thing is, when it comes to people ganking, when it's time to go, you just have to go. You can't hesitate because if y'all don't collapse at the same time, it gives the enemy team time to react, and if they react, it can not go so well for you. That was me pinging, letting them know, like, hey, they moving on up to the east side, fam. Like, that'd have been a perfect, like, ultimate if it was just, like... Like, she goes more in. Like, I was like, fuck it, I'm out of here, dog. And me and her, like, disagreed on that. And I was all like, I don't know why you would go back in. But she was like, because of what she has to offer as Callista's kit, it was just better for her to keep attacking because it's better for it's easier for her to dodge and keep moving with the Kama Sutra Patra. So it makes sense. Um, to be honest, there's what got away from us is that Thresh did a good job of kind of staying in between us and the Jhin. Ugh. God damn it! I'm tired of yawning. But if we'd have did better with locking the Jhin down, because she had several stacks on him, he'd have died. We just kind of just didn't execute it properly. dropping the ward. I can show you several. Like, I'll make a video about ward spots, and what I like about certain ward spots. Damn, that was dumb of me. Holy shit. I'm just getting all this free damage. But I rotated because they were pushing in hard. And I was trying to see if I could, like, defend. But it was kind of late. Oh, God. This Johnny is cancerous. Oh, no. So I dropped the ultimate, go in. I get pushed back by the Azir ult. I'm like, shit, I'm low. But we get a kill, so I'm like, okay, maybe we can back it up then, you know? But then Zoe flashes in. I mean, not Zoe, but the Ezreal, not Ezreal, holy shit, the Echo flashes in to try and finish someone off and kind of dies. And I'm like, I'm like really low, and there's no way I could, like, I wanted to rotate around to see if I could help, and all I did was get beat up, so it was hella shitty. I felt indecisive that entire team fight, which probably would have not, like, if I was more decisive, it probably would have went way better for our team. Like I said, we're not doing too hot. We're behind about 6,000 gold, behind about 8 kills, behind in about 3 towers. You know, it's not too good, fam. So now here, I thought that this was going to be a good way to, like, prepare, and it wasn't that great. I didn't die, but I was like, we know he's coming in, we can probably do something, but I just ended up getting me chunked. I was so mad that I missed that. Like, I legitimately thought I was got to outplay him. I felt so bad. Look at Zoe coming in.
You will learn what beauty truly is.
Man. Like I said, we're just getting pushed in. Look, I just flash onto the Jhin and just stun him. So I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna die, so I might as well lock him down. Then I get out. Like, a lot of, as you can see with my playstyle, a lot is peel and get out, lock down and get out. Like, and it's, a lot of people don't like that. People like to overcommit a lot. But the thing is, the reason why I do it that way, well, I didn't know there was a fucking trap right there. Holy shit. I do it that way because at any point that I'm no longer useful, like my health is low and my cooldowns are down, what I'm gonna do, just walk towards them asking to die. Like, so I always try to do what I can as lockdown, and then maybe even play as bait as I walk away. I don't like just dying for a kill if I don't necessarily have to. And plus, in this aspect, seeing that we're behind, it was better that I didn't die, even if we did get another kill. Like, but as you see, more of that playstyle will start to do better as death timers go up. With that ultimate, I mean, it slowed the Darius, but then I jump on the Jhin as soon as he, I don't know why he thought he could ult, like, close range. Like, I thought that was kind of dumb of him. But once we start killing the Jhin, once we start capitalizing and going, hey, fuck this guy, the game goes way better. Way, 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 way better. Now, here's the worst dive of a lifetime. Just hold on. No, wait. This wasn't the dive I was thinking of. Okay, Never mind. That's the target game. You'll see the target game after this one. Holy crap! I was thinking of a different dive that we did. We did another dive to where we literally all collapsed on one person, and then just me and the jungler died. And I was just like, "Well, what?" So we kill them, and we get dragon. Our rotations were a little slow this game, but I still think they were proper rotations. You got to work on timing as any team, but it's going okay. Who's down? Where is the enemy team located? And how much damage do we have? I tried to stun my ults are terrible this game, and then we get wiped, completely wiped here. Let's see, what did we trade? 2 for 3. So 2 for 3 isn't bad when you're behind at all. In fact, if you're behind, an even trade is always going to be worth it for the team that's behind. Like if you do a trade of 2 for 2. But I don't know. I feel like I'd have done better if I just didn't whiff my ultimate on the Jhin. Like I think it'd have just made Jhin stuck for a minute, and then Alawi could have easily like capitalized off of the fact that he's just standing there, because Alawi doesn't have any CC. I mean, yes, she has a slow from her passive, her test of faith, spirit, tentacle dicking. I get that, but outside of that, she doesn't have any CC. So if the fact that you make someone who's squishy like Jhin stay still, should be fucking mwah for Alawi. So I come in, because I'm like, holy shit, she's gonna die. And I guess newsflash didn't save her. So I'm just like, huh, we can get this tower though, right? Look out. So even though technically we traded what? 1 for 2 there. We also got a tower, so it's even better. So we're trying to get out. So I'm trying to block for people, and it's real hard because when I get hit, I'm slow. So it's hard to be slowed and then get into front of another person. Oh no! So I step right onto her. Now I know Zoe has escapes. See, I hit it perfectly right there. Like, but it still didn't matter. At this point, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm gonna let it be. Like, I drop it perfectly when it's time to save somebody, just not when I'm being aggressive. It's so stupid. I hate it. I hit him center that time. Look at this. Look at this capitalization. But because of the movement speed, he's gone. He's gone, fam. So we're not catching him. But I saw Alawi coming in, and it's like, okay, right now it's time. You know what I mean? So like, it's like if I'm not going to jump on him, I'm just not. But if I'm gonna capitalize it, you have to commit. Because if you hesitate, which again, that's why I'm showing you this video. I hesitate a lot in this game. When you hesitate, it goes bad. If you've noticed, the times I hesitate or I become indecisive, even just me as one person on a team, the team fights don't go well. Bad shit happens. So that's something for you to understand. It's like, if I'm gonna get out, I'm getting out right now. If I'm gonna jump in and stun the AD carry, I'm doing it right now. Like, and I'm not saying to just act outlandishly, like just do things without thinking. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying if you feel like it's the right moment and your team's like, okay, go in, you just got to. Like, okay, this team fight goes bad. I get several people with the stun, but we get pushed out. And here comes the Jhin ultimate, and it hurts us bad. So right there, we traded 1 for 2, and as you can see, even though we keep getting pushed out, we keep getting shoved in, we keep trading on a positive note every time. At least towards the end of these, we do. So even though the team fight will go bad, the enemy team will overcommit, and we're able to capitalize off of it. And it's not like we're trying to be like pro or anything. It's just that when someone overcommits, it gives you a chance to react, and that react can just not be good for them sometimes. I'm trying my best to see, okay, do I keep fucking with this fat Dragus or do I go somewhere else and it just gets me killed? And it's, like I said, it's stuff like that. It's literally just, oh, what do I do? As I'm walking back and forth, I'm just dancing and I'm not choosing, I'm not deciding something. What I should have done was just stunned and then walked away. Because at that point, there's not much more I can do. I mean, I can eat somebody, but then that puts me further into danger. I don't know about you, but I'm loving the shield passive. It's really nice. So they're pinging for dragon, so I'm coming down. And look, we're sitting on a ward and we don't even know. So they know we're here, right? Hell, Zoe's not even in the fucking bush. It don't matter. Like, so we're walking around. Echo's trying to look for something. And our Alawi hits the fucking dragon. And I said, whoa, guys. Let's not pull the dragon out. Because we're taking free damage from dragon. Look how low Echo's getting, right? And then we get caught right here. Like, it's not good. We want them to pull the dragon out. We want them to get caught in the pit. Not vice versa. So it is, as you can tell, it was 100% team wipe. We traded 5 for 2. It's terrible. And then look, the one dragon they get the entire game, I mean not the entire game, but the first dragon they get of the game is a fucking infernal dragon, which literally gives them damage. So it's like, and look, the next one's gonna be another fucking shitty water dragon. We have 2 goddamn water dragon stacks. And so it's just, it's not good for us whatsoever. The Azir has good escapes. He's pushing lanes real hard, and he's capitalizing on decent rotations. He may just be like blatantly just walking around aimlessly. We don't know that, but it does work for his team's favor for him to shove lanes because someone has to answer the wave. Like, it's probably not best that me, the Leona's answering the wave. Literally anyone else would do better with the farm, but I don't mind it whatsoever. So once I answer it, I need to get back to my team ASAP, and that's another reason why I think other people should handle the wave, because they can clear it faster. So after it's just like a few minions, I go, okay, and the wave's pushing on, that'll give me time, I'm gonna rotate. And I think I said on Discord about someone answering the wave, but it just didn't correlate because they were worried about stopping Baron. So from there they trade 3 for 1. So even though we just had a team where we literally got aced, the very next team fight, they trade another negative again. That's the only thing that's really keeping us in this game, is that they keep trading negatively every time, and we're the ones that, to the team that's behind. So we're getting Baron. I jump onto the Jhin and say, fuck it. I literally just straight up murder him, like, because he took so much damage. And then we get Baron off of that. Like, and it's at that point that the game starts to shift. We were talking about doing a 1-3-1 split so we can capitalize this Baron buff. Have one person on one lane, one person on another lane. And that's a great idea to add pressure because someone has to answer that pressure regardless. But it just kind of didn't happen. It just like we're kind of dancing around, and that's kind of bad when you have Baron because you have to be decisive because you're wasting your time with the buff. See, I thought he would run back to his base and he didn't, so that's why I came around that way. So we get a pick, right? And we're like, okay, that's another person down. There's 3 down. Let's go ahead and shove this down. So I go here. I stun the Jin. I'm doing my best. Now, she comes back with resurrection, and here comes the Echo. So like literally, I save Alawi's life just by rotating. And literally, now that I have enough items to where I'm not necessarily I'm running in almost into the 3K range, right? So it's literally gonna start being hard for him to poke me down. So I can, with a little help, because I can't just sit on him, but with help I can just sit on him, and it makes it real difficult for Jin. Wow, I can't believe I missed that E. Probably good for the best that I missed that E though. Now I'm telling everyone, hey, we got the inhibitor. Let's just get out. And they go in. Like, and it isn't bad. We get a pick, but here goes the negative redemption. I die here, and it's just like, and it's like, hey, we got the tower. Let's get out and not trade anything for it. But then Alawi comes back in. Look, our Echo's just getting destroyed. Look, like. Like, it's not bad. I mean, it is bad. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking terrible. But it's small stuff like that that allows the team to come back. Now, in this instance, we have so much pressure and we still have Baron buff that it doesn't really matter. So we're just pushing them in. Alawi says, fuck it, I'm getting that tower. Here comes me coming down that lane. But you probably want to see what's going on down here, so I'll do it. We'll watch the Callista. So she pops the Sterix. And it's like, oh, raid boss. Like, it's perfect that she got that Sterix right then and there, because now she's alive and she can help me push this in. It's great. And Echo's getting Dragon while we're hitting the Nexus, you know, so like it's small stuff like that. Like, it's not like he's bad for getting it, because if we like get wiped or something, then we got another dragon, but it's a fucking water dragon and we're hitting Nexus. Like, come on, dog. Like, for real? And that's the game. And if you see from there, you get to see good things and bad things, which is why I wanted to show you. It's really good to see those. So basically, the whole theme of this game is 2 things. One, don't hesitate. Decide. You have to make a decision, or it's gonna just fuck you. And then the very next thing is small victories and the and trading. When it comes to team fights of who dies, if you're behind and you get a positive or an even trade, it's gonna benefit you. Now this is outside of objectives. If the enemy team kills two of you, but you kill two of them, but then they get a tower, then of course they won that exchange. But you see my point, though. All right. So now that that's done, we'll probably call this video to be done. I'll set up the one for the Tark game, and then I'll post that as well. All right. I'll see you there.